Hey everybody, welcome and thank you so much for coming and watching my videos. I mean, really, this is something I actually have been wanting to do for a while. I finally got like a decent setup, which I didn't spend a lot of money on. If you have any questions about that, or any questions about the video editing I'm doing, or anything I'm doing, feel free to ask in the comments below. Um, Today we are playing Star Citizen again. You want me to switch it up some? I've got some other games in mind that I do want to play eventually. I've just been on a tangent because the recent 3.15 patch has released for Star Citizen, which brought in a load of new ships, some new game mechanics, things like that. Things I'm not going to get too far into depth into. But without further ado, let's get started. I'm also going to do kind of a quick start guide, just to how to get your hands on and in a ship and get your first mission going. I did that in my first video, and thank you all so much if you've seen my first video and are coming back, because the audio was not great in that. I have leveled things out now, as you can tell. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna get started. I am starting in my home away from home, Port Olisar. I'm just gonna hit forward to get out of bed here. In your situation, you may have to hold F and look to the left or right to get out. Other than that, we're going to look around the room real quick. This is one of the easy habs. This is your general starting places, or something of the nature. Ooh, let's get it on. Okay. Anyways, so to interact with objects or things in the world, you're going to hold the letter F. It will highlight anything that you can kind of interact with if you hover over it with your mouse while holding F, or just in general. So we're going to hold F to open this door. And here we are in lovely Port Olisar. You probably won't start here on your first start if you're new to the game. This is not a starting point. You're going to start on a planet somewhere, and you'll get to choose that location. But this is just a basic, button guide, I guess you can say. So I'm going to run down these stairs here. And your station is going to be much larger than this one. That's why I kind of picked Port Olisar, because it's tight, it's compact, it's got a lot of the things you need, all your basic materials. It's pretty easy to get around. And wherever you spawn, you will have you'll have a ship hub area and a vehicle retrieval console. Now to use one of these, you're going to walk up and guess what? We're going to use F. And we're going to retrieve our ship. And I have a list of ships, but however, and my go-to is the Avenger Titan. Later on, once the medical gameplay gets a little more involved, I will most likely just, be Cutlass Red. Cutlass Red. Man, I can't wait till the medical gameplay is like where I can be an actual medic and fly up to a disaster site and, save some lives. Like, that's going to be so cool. I love playing a healer, and the early start of it is okay. It's not great yet, but we're going to get there. Alright, so we're going to retrieve the Avenger Titan. It's going to tell us what docking bay to go to. It'll be very similar with yours. We're going to BO2. Something about Star Citizen is it does have a lot of heads-up, display information. However, it's very simulator whenever it comes to getting yourself around. Like, we can see my Titan right there on the screen. We can see that, as a heads up. But otherwise, we got to actually read signs. We have to read some signs. So we are going to be 2? I don't remember. I'm going to guess it was 2. I already forgot with all my rambling, all my incoherent nonsense. I'm gonna hold F, cycle, open that up, check for a helmet, walk out of this bad boy without a helmet, and you is dead. Hit F4 to go into third person. Hold Z to free look with your camera. You can kind of pan around and take a look at your sexy self. You're gonna hold F, open up this airlock, and proceed to be, what was it? To be or not to be? I think it was to be. Shift will let you run. Your mouse wheel will control your walking speed while not holding shift. You can mouse down to casually walk around like a pimp. And then you can mouse wheel your way up to a jog. Pretty cool. Alright, we're going to walk up to the side of the ship. Your ship entry point will be different according to your ship. We're going to hold F and enter ship. Now, one of the cool things about this game is you can like come in here and manually turn everything on and get your stuff going. It's easier really to just hop in your cockpit and hold the R button. Come on, R button. Make a fool of me, R button. I guess maybe my ship is already in flight ready. Well, whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, I jumped in and my ship was already flight ready. It was turned on and ready to go. So point being, if you just hold R, it will say systems ready, and then that looked like a missile. Those guys are fighting.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Whoa. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get involved in that. Anyways, good stuff. We're going to hit F1. That's going to bring up our Moby Glass. Now down at the bottom you're going to see a list of buttons. Keep saying contact, like he might be trying to lock onto me. I don't want none of that. I suck at fighting in these ships. I'm a trader explorer type. Anyways, list of buttons. Contract manager. You're going to have general, personal, accepted, history, beacons. General is pretty self-explanatory. Personal is going to be more of a, if you want to get into the shadier side of things. I'm sure there's some contracts you can do in personal that aren't going to make you a pirate, but a lot of them, when I read them, they kind of hint towards being a pirate. ECN. Man, I ain't about to go fight. Like I said, that dude's dead anyways. You got ECN, you got bounty hunter, maintenance, mercenary. It's gonna be like a head out and fight stuff. The search missions, they take a while, but they pay out. But they take a minute, but they pay out really well. And you gotta kind of head off the beaten trail and find some stuff. But pretty cool, pretty cool. I've done a few of those. My go-to are deliveries. I'm a humble tradesman. Let's see what we want to do here. So when you start a delivery, they're not going to be like these. They're going to be like for 5,000 AUEC, I believe, and then it's only one package. Once you get your reputation up, they'll start giving you the bigger missions where you go pick up multiple packages. Oh, the good old days. Now I gotta run around everywhere to get a quest done. It's kind of crazy, but you get paid for it, and it's a good 30 minutes to do that. But let's do something a little less time today. We're gonna do this Kovalex mission, which is a actual OG mission from the original days. Well, it's an OG station, Kovalex. It's an abandoned station. You used to get a mission where you would have to go through and kind of find these tablets and figure out, you know, that what happened to the station, why it went nuclear or whatever, why it blew up. And
Contact.
obstructed, you would be obstructed.
Contact.
It's doo-doo.
Contact.
Alright,
Contact.
well, we gotta find somewhere we can jump to get away from this planet.
Contact. Welcome travel.
Man, it is so fun. There's so much to do. I mean, there's still like Star Marine. It's a first-person shooter mode. Team PvP. And there's Arena Commander, where like if you don't want to jump into the universe and you just feel like running around on foot shooting some people, there's Star Marine. If you just want just do nothing but ship combat, you can do. I thought that shadow was gonna form into a ship for a second. It's scary. I hate coming up on people in these areas. You never know what they're gonna do. Anyways, there's Arena Commander, where you can just fly around in your ship all the time. Let's go find us a package in an abandoned space station. You wouldn't believe the amount of effort people put into stealing these things and leaving them in weird places. Remember, you could pick up a clue here to find Bennyhenge. Anybody remember Bennyhenge? Is that still around? Is Bennyhenge still a thing in 3.15? If you're not sure, Bennyhenge was a location on an asteroid you could find near Grim Hex, where someone built Stonehenge with the Big Benny's noodle machines. Pretty funny. All these noodle machines and a dead guy. Guess that planet was blocking our path, because it looks like we should be able to jump right to Port Olisar from here now. That's good, because I've been up all night and I think I'm a little bit ready for a nap. You ever feel that way? I've had to do a lot of work to get all this stuff set up and going, and made a lot of mistakes and watched a lot of tutorials. And again, if there's anything that you have any questions about while you're watching, feel free to ask in the comments below. Give a like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Aegis combat systems activated. Systems green.
Let's take her home, boys. Oh, where are we going? We're not going back to Port Olisar.
Travel initiated. Welcome travel complete.
I was just kind of hauling ass, to be honest. But I got lucky. So if I am correct or remember correctly, Grim Hex was an old mining station that had a catastrophe as well and then turned pirate hangout. I'm not really sure how to approach that landing pad, but I guess we'll find out one way or another. Brother? That's a whole ass new entrance area. You can hold pretty much any pad you've gotten permission to land as long as you're in the landing zone, and it will automatically land your ship. Pretty neat. Because I can be terrible at landing sometimes, and sometimes I can do it pretty good. Oh. Durka Durka. Ooh, okay. That was a little more difficult than it needed to be, but we made it. Drop this thing off, get back in my ship, and we'll call that a mission. I'm just really, really glad I didn't get shot. And I'm really glad you were here to see me not get shot. Please, give this a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, all that good jazz. Gives me more exposure. The more people like and subscribe, the more YouTube is like, hey, we should show this to more people. And that makes me happy. Because eventually it will make me money. Don't you want to see me happy with money? Don't you? Oh, hell yeah. We didn't die. At least not yet. Look, Grim Hex. I hope no one heard me say that. Can't open the door anymore, man.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Come on, I need you to work. I need you to work. Yeah, sometimes if you come in from that right knee,
You're clear to launch.
some big ass hangar doors. would you like to go today? Anywhere but fucking here.
Thank you, and please visit here.
I love that the asteroid belt around Yella is like an actual asteroid belt around Yella. That's not completely faked. I'm sure they have their graphics things they do from a distance, but that's where I want to be.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, well, with that, we're going to call this video, and I'm going to log out in my ship's bed here.
And thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Just don't feel comfortable landing or logging out in ports. I don't know. I'd rather fly up next to one and log out. It's weird. Ever since the beginning of playing this game, for me, there's always been this like air of danger. Like at any moment, someone could pop off and kill you. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The views, like everyone just kind of coming out of the woodwork, checking out my videos. If you have any questions, again, please leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe. I plan on getting some Risk of Rain 2, playing that some. The new Minecraft patch is out. I might play a little bit of that. I'm thinking about maybe doing some video game news. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, and vice versa. If I have any suggestions for any questions you have, I will let you know. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it up. Tickle that bell so you can get some notifications. I really don't know what else to say. I'm very grateful. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.